All right, no flamingo glasses today. This is a freestyle one. It might be longer than the normal Sky Include videos. I hope you like the little video effects up here. It doesn't distract you too much. I don't even know what to really call this video, but it's maybe Rebirth of LearnHNS.com. I don't know if you remember that one, but it's maybe it can be a spark. I know everybody's depressed and crushed from Namebase and ShakeStation, and I didn't like making those videos, and they're still not online, and people are complaining in the Telegram groups and probably in other channels I'm not monitoring as closely, and it's a really depressing time. But I don't know, for some reason in my life, in my history of business, and in my history of as a human being, I've been through, we've all been through hard times. And we have to decide how we react to those hard times. And the way I react to the hard times is I take action. I take matters into my own hands. So, I've been saying it for years. AI is here, and I think it's a blessing to the open source community, to the people that have the power and energy to do something. So I've been busy, right? Thank you, everybody who's purchased the headlessdomains.com, .agent, or .chatbot. Thank you. It's really appreciated. We've done great, and we have a huge amount of plans for that. And I've been building like nonstop for so many things around the agentic web. And I went back to the core of Handshake. A few things I've done. One here is a little bit hard to maybe see. Maybe I'll move this out of the way for now. Bob Wallet. I went through and I rebuilt it. This is dark mode. If you still like light mode, you can flip light mode on. Light mode. I really don't like it. I've always wanted dark mode, so I made dark mode. I also cleaned up the blockchain explorers. I made ShakeDex, fixed ShakeDex, made add-ons, made into a platform. So, Namebase is down, ShakeStation is down, but we got ShakeDex on. So there's people listed names almost going to be live. I put up some others. HNS Broker and others are sending them in. And you can do this in SPV mode, meaning you don't need to download the full node of Handshake. I'm hosting the full node for you. You can use my full node for ShakeDex. Messages, Zipkin made this. I kind of cleaned this up. Liquidity swap, still a little early here, but you can see here some swaps. People are testing it, still very early. We're working on the P2P swaps of Handshake and Bitcoin. And more add-ons. So the idea is I've been talking to people about building like resolvers, of course, agentic web plugins, SLD management, and others inside of Bob as a platform. So Bob's got a big upgrade. All right, you can check out learnhns.com. We made a few steps here. Download the new one. We also rebuilt bobwallet.org. I heard the .io. We don't even know who that person is that has that site. So I said, hey, I've picked up the .org and we rebuilt. You can still go to bobwallet.io, but I did a huge amount of upgrades to the Bob Wallet website, a new one, .org. And you can click the beta. And it's the one I made with dark mode and everything. So, of course, be careful. Maybe don't use your main wallet. I've been using bigger wallets personally as I'm testing this for a while now. But maybe make a new wallet or a small wallet, a burner wallet, till you're comfortable. This won't replace your current Bob. It will make a new application called Bob Learn HNS. You can go through the site here. So that's Bob. ShakeDex is .org. This was set up. So the idea is you can fork what I made and you can make your own ShakeDex. I made market.learnhns, which is like a web-based ShakeDex. And if you like it, you can copy it, you can make your own, and then you can update your own Bob wallet to use your feed or somebody else's feed, you don't like me, you think I'm a horrible person, or whatever reason, you don't need to use mine. You can use another person's. You can go into ShakeDex, and you can, again, it's in the settings. You go to Marketplace, and you can change this domain from market.learnhns to another. So there's more distribution, but it's all on-chain sales. Try it out. It takes a couple of days. I'm transferring it in. We've done a complete listing to sell, to buy, to transfer. So we've done the whole loop. Your feedback's appreciated. You can log in with your GFA VIP account if you like. Don't need to. And you can save your names. You can view these. You can see this. And then you can watch. When it's available, you can buy it. So how do you buy it, right? You can buy it inside Bob Wallet. And you can also buy it in the new and improved Chrome extension. Let me log in and show you first on this screen. Okay, I'm logged in. So I'm in Chrome, and I have we call it the LearnHNS wallet. It's a fork of Shake Wallet, which is a fork of another one, and I transferred a name in. Again, see, I have 100 HNS. It's scanning right now. I could stop the scanning, but it's scanning. So this integrates the wallet. I mean, ShakeDex. It's crazy to me. I can't believe we pulled this off. But you can see these names here, and then if you click them, it will redirect to the market to transact, and then you could, when it's available, it will have buy with Chrome extension or buy with Bob desktop, and then you need these experimental versions of the two. But back to here. So that's market tab, which is brand new. I mean, it's so exciting. And then your domains. And then another thing added was on-chain records managed from the Chrome extension. So you don't need the Bob wallet. You don't need Namebase. You don't need ShakeStation. You can add a record here, and you can push it. It's going to cost a fee. Of course, all this is actually creating transactions on the Handshake blockchain, which I think is great. And then you would pay a small Handshake fee to update your record. 0.22 HNS was that fee. So there's a lot more going on. I will go to my Handshake new.skyinclude.com. I submitted a proposal on GitHub to have this updated. This is a site I made. Yeah, I mean, I have AI help me. Some people are criticizing me about AI, but I spent a lot of my own time working with this clearly. Also, some people asked for the PDF version. We made a PDF version. Didn't edit any of the text, but just turned that TXT to a this is the original. But basically, it's a new and improved site, and it's also got LLMs.txt. It's got agent skill. I'm trying to make Handshake as agentic as possible, so that will help agents. It's responsive. I added some SEO, and we put the grant sponsors on the top. So which I think and others I've talked to think that's important. It's just added there. But yeah, the site. And then it's HIP018. Our re-record Sky include I made a couple of years ago asking to add AAA and A records on chain. So as you saw, if you're in your Chrome extension and it's supported, you could put your IP address and then have an on-chain record without needing a name server. So I had this submitted last week, and you can read this, but getting a lot of positive feedback on this one. Some modifications and just lots of positive feedback. Need to reply to Fulci about this, but some people want TSLA, and you can read this. I don't want to get so technical, and I'm covering a lot right now. But this will at least allow A records. We might add another one, but just, the concern is you don't want to add so much on chain, right? A A record, TSLA was another, and then there was another one, but A and AAA, MXTXT. But we're thinking not to have TSLA. You can read this and please participate. That's the point. You should participate in this. Um, um, and then if this is about the site, so if you think this site is suitable for the new handshake.org, this is obviously just a subdomain test site. I submitted this, and wait, this is the same one. This one is a new site. So this is a new site. So I submitted a few days ago the new site, and there's been mixed feedback on this one. So if you think this is helpful, I would appreciate. Of course, I would hope you would support it. If you maybe not interested, you give your feedback for why. Yeah, it's a jump. It's a new site. I haven't gotten paid for any of this. I'm doing this to try to help the Handshake community get through this harder time, and I'm taking my frustration that I know a lot of us are frustrated about, and I'm putting action into it. So if you want to help out, testing is probably the most helpful, or participating in the GitHub discussions of the HIP 18 or the new website. I would appreciate that. And but testing, let's go through testing. So I think the best place is go to learnhns.com, and then this is a new start here button. Download the new Bob wallet, experimental. Again, it's experimental. I've been using it as my main wallet now for over almost a week, without even my old wallet that I use daily. You can install the Chrome extension. So there is a stable one, but it doesn't have DNS and it doesn't have ShakeDex, and it's also some other issues I wanted to fix about like settings and login. But if you want to try our Learn HNS experimental, click that, and then it will give you instructions and a link. You'll have to, you have to install a zip file, and you have to unzip it and go to experimental on your extensions. I am applying for the account, and then if you want to look at our new ShakeDex front end as a channel, meaning you can make your own. If anything's not clear, you want more information, let me know. And Liquidity Spot is a little bit earlier stage, but this is something if you want to do swaps. You don't even need GFA VIP. A lot of you guys don't want to make GFA VIP, so you don't have to. And this would actually feed into Bob Wallet, the new one. And of course, participate in the GitHub, participate in the Telegram. Your contributions, feedbacks is listened to and appreciated. So that's my spiel. And no glasses, a little bit more serious. I'm frustrated like you, and I know a lot of you have been venting, but I'm doing it. I'm responding by taking action, and you can take action. It's permissionless. All of this stuff I've showed you is open source. The Shadowstone officials are repo, GitHub for the company here, and you can fork it, you can improve it, you can give me feedback. But I mean, I'm excited about the future, and I know people lost money in Namebase, and I've lost money too, and I have things stuck there too, and I'm very upset. And I know some people are even trying to look at me because I put a video out about it or whatever. But I'm always transparent. I'm in the same boat as you guys, and I don't think the new owners of Namebase are happy either. I don't think they're happy either. I don't think it's a happy time for anybody in that situation. But I mean, I'm not just waiting for that to get solved. I'm not just waiting for that to be answered. And heck, maybe this is what we needed. Maybe we actually needed this push to not use centralized things on a decentralized protocol. Maybe you can use ShakeDex, Bob Wallet, the Chrome extension, the liquidity spot, and those are all open source. You can make your own versions. You can host them on other sites. I actually almost want you to, because that means it's more and more unstoppable. If there's 5, 10, 20 people running their own ShakeDexes, running their own liquidities, running their own HSDs, that makes us better and stronger. So I've been going on a rabbit hole of open source and community and decentralization, and I love Handshake, and it's changed my life over these 5 or 6 years. And I'm not going to let whoever conspiracy theories and people want to take us out, that just motivates me. All right. So if you're watching this and trying to take me down or take us down, you're motivating me. Okay. I'm going to build even harder now. I'm going to create even more. This anger has created me to create so much more. And I have so much more I want to build. Right. And I would gladly spend my time on this instead of donating to the ICANN Foundation for a TLD there. And my feeling is maybe somehow they're trying to interfere with us because they're making their multi-millions of dollars this year with their auctions, selling their collisions in the internet. They're colliding with me. I'm not colliding with them, okay? So they're not going to kill me, all right? They're motivating me more than ever to build and create. And I have years and years more time to build before they'll ever come out with those collisions. So .agent is going to be amazing, man. I had a great session with Marcus Andrews from iHeart Domains, and he's super excited about what we're building with the .agent and headless domains, and this is real utility. And we're building documentation like everywhere. We're getting into all the LLMs. I'm going to make a dedicated video on that. And I'm also bringing Handshake with me, all right? I just wanted to build like crazy. So I hope this motivates you to participate. I know a lot of us are not developers in the Handshake community. I don't know. Am I even a developer? The excuses are dropping now. We can build now. If we really want to make a change, we can make a change. So I think that's enough for me right now. There's tons of stuff you can see here. There's a lot going on, and it's not perfect. It's not perfect, right? I mean, there's still stuff I want to fix on these things, but I think it's about taking things and shipping and creating and putting it out there, because that's what decentralization, that's what community, that's what creators and builders do. So even if I die right now, my code is online and open for all these different projects that I've showed you today, and LearnHNS is a cool one. I picked it up. That was dropped. I picked that one up and rebuilt it. And I thought it was a cool name to use for this new upgrades. I upgraded Bob Wallet, the Chrome extension, the ShakeDex. I'm trying to make a P2P swap thing that's generally working. I'd love to test it with some of you. And of course, headless domains, which is, the motivation that that's the best way you can support us financially. If you pick up a .agent domain, that would be a great way to financially support what we're doing here. But I'm doing this. This is bigger than money for me. If I wanted to make money, I'd be selling like shit coins, pump and dump crap. Those people made a lot of money. I'm not doing that. So anyways, I hope this is helpful, and please, I think if anything, take action. I say this in all my different channels and videos and content. If this excites you, find something you can do to contribute. Erwin is amazing. He's always, I love his videos, and he's helping in his ways, and he's donated, and he bought this background and this microphone holder for me and others, and so many great people I'm seeing. And I know we're down. We are down, man. It is hard. But I want to build this stuff, and there's less excuses. So now you can install it on your Mac, your Linux, Ubuntu, your Windows, your Chrome, SPV mode. It's like 300 megabytes on your computer, and it's 10 megabytes on Chrome extension. You don't need to sync anything. So the Chrome extension is super easy, and it's got the marketplace. It's got update DNS records. You don't need to make it your main wallet. I put 100 HNS in it. I sent a name in. I updated the DNS. It works. HNS broker's been using it, a couple other people have been using it. It works. It's amazing. You can have a freaking Chrome extension with your decentralized domain, updating text records, hopefully a record soon, other records there. Isn't that freaking amazing? I mean, where else? I don't know. Like, and it's the fees are like 0.22 HNS, which is like, unfortunately HNS is down, bad. So that's like nothing. You understand? And you renew with a heartbeat every 2 years. I mean, isn't this an amazing gift that was made for the world? You know what I mean? Like, this was a gift made to the world. And people are just squandering this amazing opportunity to have a free and open internet that allows anyone to create without increasing .com fees because they need to make more money. My .com's got to cost more for no reason for their centralized database. Like, what do these people do? I met a bunch of them in an ICANN event. What do these VeriSign people do? What do they do, man? Lawyers, they're probably going to sue me or something. They're like lawyers and then like the database management people. It's like a monopoly. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. And everybody's just saying, oh, they're the winners. Let them win. I'm not letting them win. They're not the internet, man. Come on. Why are you... Everybody's so scared of them. I don't understand. I don't even need them anymore. My agent domains don't even need those people anymore. I'm scared. Everybody's scared. This is pathetic, man. Isn't this what the internet and blockchain and decentralization was about? And you guys are all scared. Unbelievable. All right, I'm going to shut up now. I hope this don't get me in too much trouble, but thanks for watching. Take action.